Hello everyone, welcome to this Travel Malta video update. I am Michael, as you would know, and I would just like to post this update, respond to many of the questions and queries that we've been receiving this week. Thank you for those messages coming through, and we try to accommodate wherever we can. Much of the talk this week has been about the weather that we're seeing in Malta. We've all seen the videos on social media, the pictures, streets flooded, cars and buses trying to make their way through. I've seen a couple that posted that the bus wouldn't come through where they were, sort of stranded, so they walked where they were heading, and she said it was very warm and they got wet time and time again by the cars rushing through, and it was quite an experience. So this time of year, it can actually become quite a tourist attraction. Some people are a bit disappointed with the weather, but as I've often mentioned on this channel, September is really a potluck month when it comes to the weather, and April is as well, and I'll explain why I say potluck, because you don't know what's coming. So we were in Malta last year for all of September. We were there in mid-August and stayed till October. September was a glorious time of year. It was warm. We were at the beach nearly every day. We had a little bit of rain around the time of the Zabbar feast. I remember one night we finished up and it just started raining. Didn't last long. Next day I was at the beach. Had a little bit of rain here and there, but it was glorious. Low 30s, high 20s. This year, the weather has really set in. We've all seen what's been happening around Europe. A lot of flooding in places in Austria, in parts of Italy. I think I saw Milan was severely flooded. So it's just how things are. Unfortunately, it is a bit unpredictable, and that's why I call it potluck. April can be quite similar. April can be very warm, balmy as we look forward to spring with glorious weather. Or, as I experienced 3 years ago, April, you can experience just lagging wintry conditions. I remember we were there and end of March and very early April, it was really cold. It was really freezing. People were telling me, oh, it's uncharacteristic of April. But then, just like that, like a flick of a switch, it got warm and it was beautiful from then on. Okay, so don't be disheartened. I actually just had a look at the forecast, and I can tell you that after some storm activity tomorrow, it is looking like a glorious 7 to 10 days. Sun, I'm seeing no cloud or anything predicted. It looks to be back to the high 20s, 28, 29, 27. There's even a 30 thrown in there. So looks like you'll be heading back to the beach. If you're in Malta, enjoy. Hopefully it's not too windy. Okay, let's move on to village festas or the village feasts. A number of people have expressed their joy at what they've experienced at the village feast. Others have asked whether they've sort of missed the boat because they're heading there in October or around about now. Last weekend I shared the magnificent festivities that were going on in the city of Hazzabar for the Festa of Our Lady of Graces, or Il Madonna tal Grazia. This is one of the big 2 or 3 village festas in Malta, and traditionally it's the unofficial end, if you like, of the traditional festa season. Okay, massive celebrations that we saw. However, I can tell you that there are always some village feasts happening in Malta throughout the whole year. There's one on the 29th of September, actually. So that's the feast of Istigmata, the St. Francis of Assisi feast. And that's at Marsa, okay, if you happen to be around there. That's on the 29th of September, so there'll be festivities that week. There are 4 small village feasts in October, and there's one in November. There's also 3 or so in December, including one at Birgul in the 3 cities, although December kind of gets taken over then by Christmas festivities, of course. Okay. Now, I'm counting down the weeks. I will be there at some point in November. I don't have an absolute certain date yet. I have an idea of when I'll be there. I'll only be there for a couple of weeks, but I'll be there and I'll be doing a lot of filming again. So if you're really keen to attend a village feast in Malta, yeah, there's still a chance for you as the months go on. Okay, there is a really good website, 102 Village Feasts. If you just Google Malta Village Feast, it'll come up, and that site lists them all, month to month, location, dates, everything. Okay, Now, finally, I just want to talk about accommodation because a number of you have been messaging and querying, telling me that you've got dates for next year settled and that you are wondering when you should look at booking your accommodation. So if it's a decent trip and you want a self-contained apartment or flat unit, whatever, the answer is now. You need to get in as soon as possible because the longer you leave it, the less there will be. Keeping in mind that many people book year to year in advance, so they're leaving, they're booking already for next year at the same place because they had an awesome time. So these are immediately unavailable to you. I know a lot of people now that I've made a lot of friends, a lot of contacts. I know people in England, in the UK, in the Netherlands, all over Europe, who are heading to Malta 2, 3, even 4 times a year as their holiday destination of choice, even for a quick getaway for 3, 4 days, even up to a week. They're doing it multiple time of years because airfares are cheap and it's a very short travel time, unlike for me here in Melbourne, where it's a 25-hour trip. So, yeah, the sooner you get in, the better. If it's a short trip and you're looking to book a large, hotel type thing, it's probably a bit early. One of my friends here in Melbourne is heading there, I think, on October the 18th, which is a Friday, and she just booked a hotel stay just recently. Okay, she had no problem finding a place. So that's the best advice I can give you. If you've got any particular needs or questions, please hit our inbox, Travel Malta. Just hit our page, send us a direct message. We are doing some travel itineraries for people, which we offer that service at a small cost. So feel free to hit us up if you're looking to travel next year. Otherwise, have a wonderful day wherever you are. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye-bye.